Ladies and gentlemen, please stand by. We're doing some audio testing.
But do you understand what clipping is?
Yes.
I'm watching no advertisement.
Channels. Right. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, I'm listening to an ad now. Alright, so kind of talk into it, I'll walk away so I'm not like...
Alright. This is me really close to the mic. There should be clipping here. Alright. Oh jeez. Me really close to the mic. There should be clipping here. Where's the stream? How do I turn the stream off? Huh? Well, it's echoing. I don't want to turn it off so I don't hear it. Is it this thing? Where's the sound coming from? It's echoing. What's going on?
Wait for what, game sound?
No, like the stream's audio is coming back.
Oh, it's probably here.
Alright. What are you doing? You hold it, right? So you're a lot closer, so you'd be like this close. And then you can kind of hear like the upper bound. So like I should be louder, but it's not getting louder. And so you kind of hear like cut off at like a level, so it's like flat. But I don't know how to fix it. You got it?
Well, so what we can do is if I hold the mic, we can change this. This one's -2 or -10 decibels if it's set to 2, but it's still cardioid. What's it called?
Cardioid.
Cardioid. So like if I do this mic, I can maybe do this one, and then I can like testing. Oh my God, he got the mix up. Oh, blah, 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 exciting things.
Yeah, that's the most excited I've heard you.
That sounds really good for me if I hold it like that.
Okay.
Let me just try talking real quick. Welcome to another edition of Game Realms Testing Audio Sounds Higher, Lower, A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Well, the lower bound is fine. It's just that when you're really loud.
Okay.
When clipping is really obvious.
Yeah, I think this works. If I could,
What setting is it on?
well, for me, since I hold it close, I'm setting it 2. 2 is -10 decibels. Yeah.
I'll set mine to 2.
Okay. And you can see it obviously now. Like I think the silver's lower, despite it being in the same thing. Well, it's pretend hype. The round's about to come to an end. Life bars are at pixels. The critical are confirmed. I can't believe it.
Critical art confirmed. That seems. Oh wait, this is Street Fighter 5, right? Love those solid whiff punishes.
Yeah. So that was almost close.
Okay. Cool.
And then we definitely can increase this because you're right. This is really low.
Let's work on game sound too.
Daniel, what's up, dude? We are troubleshooting some audio things. Last week, Joe was good enough to go back and look through the VOD to notice that we had some clipping issues. So you might hear me shrieking and yelling in order to try to emulate the hype that may happen at the end of tournaments to mitigate that hype. Also, thanks for tuning in so early. Not mitigate that hype. I don't know why I said that. I'm listening to myself in the stream while also talking. So this might be weird. What do you? Yeah. Go into some match or something. We are now testing game audio as well, trying to equilibrate that. Do we have the latest Street Fighter V update? There's a new one? Is this a meme like the Naxxramas thing? Let me look it up. Any balance changes or anything like that? Any balance changes or anything like that? No. Oh. Yeah. Let him test something first. Keep. Okay, that's fine. So wait, so Cammy stage released?
Stage got released. She got 3 new costumes. 3.
Cammy.
Not 1 or 2. 3.
Why Cammy? What the hell?
So she got 3 costumes, a new stage, and Chun-Li got a new costume.
Of course. It's not an update.
Bison, the Collie, Urian, and...
Doesn't have the zombie one? Is that what they
Dalton got a stage. Not a stage.
Costume.
Dalton's like a mummy or something.
Yeah, I think I saw that. That was tight. All right, so coming up, while we're going to troubleshoot this event underway, view brackets. So we're going to be having Gamer Harry versus Nah You Good as we troubleshoot audio, which means I should probably bring my headphones back out. Anyways, welcome to the Game Realms Street Fighter V weekly tournaments. My name is Neil, aka Spacing Cowboy. You can follow me on Twitter at Spacing Cowboy. You can follow Game Realms at game-realms.com, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and Twitter, as you see right below us here. I'm joined by my partner in crime, Joe, aka Nino Joe, aka the Joe that got me this jacket, which we will show off a little bit later in stream. If you like One Piece, tune in. Anyways, what's up? How are you tonight?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm excited. Gamer Harry is asking us for the thumbs up. Yes, sir. You are good to go.
Good.
You're gonna have to do most of the talking here as I'm going to try to troubleshoot some of the audio, make sure that we're all good in terms of game sound. Those of you in chat, whoever's here already, Daniel, doing us a favor and hanging out in chat as well.
Why don't we just have chat tell us if the game sound works?
We can also do that. So, chat, let us know if it is too difficult on your delicate earbuds. Please give us a kind of a hint here.
Yeah, because I was reviewing our footage from last week. We didn't have games now. So, who's on?
This is Gamer Harry on the left versus Nah You Good on the right. I'm gonna set that up real quick.
Are you used to the sunflower look by Akuma?
I love it. It's the angry. It's the.
And then they have Laura. I have a friend named Laura. Want everybody to know that.
Shout outs to her.
You may have met her.
I think I remember who you're talking about. Anyways, we're into the match. Gamer Harry has been playing Akuma in casuals a lot more. We've seen him play a lot of different characters here at Game Realms, primarily and originally a Vega player. Good to see people sort of branch out sometimes and explore their ability to play multiple characters.
Oh, sometimes you're just bored.
Also true.
Kind of switch it up, see what's going on.
Definitely. Good anti-air jab, gets the counter hit confirmed combo into the full Tatsu. Oki's ball.
That's the Tatsu ball?
Yeah, heavy Tatsu is this sort of wacky nonsense.
Could have thrown him in the corner.
Maybe, yeah. Every time I feel like every time you see a back throw, the person's a little bit more scared than they would be with the forward throw, right? Getting that sort of like option select block to butcher the word.
Okay, so Laura's on low health now. Good block on the but not a good block on that one.
No, and yeah, great presence of mind of Harry. No, yeah, this isn't Alpha 3. Even then, it was only selected moves, right? That you could block in the air.
It is really weird. I don't understand it.
Game systems, man. How do they work?
I think with CVS 2,
Yeah, you could block only certain moves, right? Yeah, great presence of mind of Gamer Harry to stay solid with the anti-air, get the standing pierce into parry cancel. Gets the confirm or the extension of the combo afterwards as well.
Those pressure games, the frame craft that you love. I like that knee. It kind of moves her forward.
Yes, that move is very, very good. Laura didn't have the best time in Season 1, but once she got buffed a little bit, that was one of the moves that got a huge hitbox buff. And ever since then has been kind of colloquially referred to as the party knee. It hits everything. Actually,
I would like to go to a party with my knee. Like, yo.
As soon as you walk in, everyone's like, it's the party knee! Hey!
Oh, Laura's big difference to overcome if you do it.
Yeah, most of this round,
There goes all her health.
most of that round, Laura is sort of in the opposite position that she's usually in. If she's stuck in the corner, how is she supposed to get her offense started, rather, as Gamer Harry goes up one game in this best of 3, starting off our tournament here at Game Realms in Burbank, California, September 26th, if I'm an adult that knows
Yes.
days.
I have a watch, and we have something at the bottom right that tells me the date.
Perfect. We're all set.
Back to the stage. Has a Oscar in the back.
Yes,
Overhead.
someday.
Oscar is a very controversial airplane.
Please elaborate.
We don't have time to elaborate. We're in
No!
the middle of the game.
Okay, well, I'm going to bring it back to it because that's
Alright.
interesting to me. Ooh, dash in, dash out.
I like that.
Now you good nods his head, acknowledges the skill. Gamer Harry so on point with the anti-airs this entire set.
Street Fighter Sports uppercut. Hey.
Finally. Okay, here's an opportunity for now. You get to start his offense with Laura. Gets the meaty elbow.
Already the momentum is gone like that. Back over there.
Gamer Harry being a wet blanket on the dream that is Nayu Goods.
Turbine and electrocuted.
She uses electric moves, so I feel like if anything, she's going to be a little bit resistant to it. Hopefully it didn't affect her game that much, as Gamer Harry's on match point.
Wasn't very effective.
She's ground type.
Yeah, no special defense to back it up.
Ooh.
Doesn't have any regular defense in the air though. Once again, she's in the corner.
Yeah, this
High
is
stun meter, half life gone.
this has been the story of the match, huh?
Yeah. What a story.
Good night, Moon. Good night, Laura.
Stun.
Perfect
That should be the
KO.
last comment. Perfect KO. Gamer Harry up 2-0.
7 golden letters. Is that? Were you talking where that mic was before? Did we say it? Was that? Could you be heard? Was that all right?
I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Okay, just checking. Just checking. Good stuff to them. Chat, those of you guys that are with us now, if anyone has any comments about audio levels, please let it be heard. We're talking to you, Big Effin' Dud. I'm assuming that maybe there's a character limit there, or your E button is broken on your keyboard. What's up? Good to see you. Beersky, aka
Biggest
Charlie.
dud you've ever seen.
The biggest. Oh, maybe. I didn't even think about that. He intentionally was a dud. Maybe he likes milk duds. Maybe not. Beersky,
Maybe
aka
it's
Charlie.
the biggest one.
Maybe it's just no room for milk, only dud. Beersky, aka Charlie, thanks for joining us, and of course Daniel. Daniel, to answer your question you asked earlier, when is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite? And Skullgirls. Skullgirls is on Friday, so not gonna see that tonight.
How does it turn out for Skullgirls? Do you know?
That's a good question. I usually go to Don's Arcade on Friday, so I'm not sure. I think I caught the stream once or twice, and it seemed like it was pretty popular. Maybe 2 dozen people here.
Okay.
Although they're spread across different games. I think they do plus R, like Guilty Gear Accent Core. Is that what it is? Plus R? Can't remember that name.
Exerd.
Exerd. They didn't even play that one. They play the one. They play plus R. So they play Skullgirls. They play Vampire Savior. They play plus R. And I think some people are starting to play Tekken on Thursdays as well.
That's pretty good.
Good stuff.
Supporting those smaller games, I think, makes for a healthy team.
Yes. And
Round casuals, you can't have that.
round. Oh, geez, is that what it says? This is we're gonna call this.
Round casuals.
Let's see. I think it's the thing that appears in the top. No, it doesn't.
It's not even there.
I'm confused. Anyways,
It's just a setting that don't even matter.
don't even matter. Okay, talk to me about the Osprey.
The
Why is it a
Osprey,
controversial
I think,
airplane?
So it's supposed to have like capabilities like a helicopter and an aircraft, I think.
With the rotating.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
gotcha.
always crashes, and then like in Japan, like they would station some in Okinawa, and like people would always complain about it because it would always crash and be like a public safety issue.
I was gonna say, when you're designing a flying craft of sorts, having the problem it always crashes is like a really bad. That's a really bad like listed under side effects. Like, you know what the problem with this one is? It always crashes.
But like it's not like normal flight; it just crashes. But like something to do with like the landing and the takeoff and the way like airflow works around. You know,
It's a novel idea. I like the design of it, right? It's the jet turbines are on swivels. Is that what it is? They can go from a 90
so.
to a. They can be that way, or for lack of a better ability to illustrate that. We're gonna have Commander Jesse versus, I believe, this guy's name's Fangmane. No, I can't. Was it Pigeon something? I can't remember what his name was. We had Rotten Seagull. Rotten Seagull was his name, was his handle. Got it. He was here, I feel like a month or so ago, and we had a great little sequence where I asked him about something after the match that he did in the match, and he just proceeded to very like, not passive aggressively, because I don't think it was malicious, but like very politely just blow the other person up in terms of like, oh, if he knew what he was doing, then he could have done this and that and that. And it was hilarious. I loved it. So we're gonna see, yes, in character perhaps.
See him versus Commander Jesse, who everyone's saying got top 8 at SCR.
We're all very proud of him. The pride of the valley. Always someone that people like to support. If anyone was watching the stream, especially top 8 when he was facing NL, I think a Korean Kemi player, every single victory that Jesse had against him, you could hear the support of the crowd behind him. People yelling, "Yeah, Jesse, go Jesse, you can do it." Definitely evident of the amount of friends and impact that he has on the scene.
We were talking earlier, off stream, but you know it's kind of crazy because I used to play Tekken back in the day, like 10 years ago when Tekken 5 came out. I used to participate in my local scene in Torrance, and then there were players that just became really good.
Right.
So like Ricksta, like I used to play DDR with that guy. He plays DDR anymore. Now he's like top 8 in Tekken. And then he used to play Street Fighter 4 with Jesse, and now he's one of the best Street Fighter 5 players out there.
Yeah, amazing to see. Really cool to see. It's such an inspiring sort of journey to watch and kind of be around.
I also want to say that if you keep playing and you stay consistent, you can get really good at this game. It's not like an overnight thing. Like, oh, I did some Tech in the lab or whatever for an hour. Like,
right.
Man, you gotta play for years and years. You'll get good.
We should link one of those Nike commercials in chat where it's Michael Jordan saying that he's missed 1,000 shots in his lifetime or something. Anyways, Rotten Seagull, a Fawn player, interesting character to see as always. I feel like anytime that you have a character that's very underplayed, underrepresented, you always have that little tiny X factor of the other person they don't feel as comfortable. They're not exactly as sure what I'm doing compared to a review or something.
Jess looks pretty comfortable right now. Although it's been a pretty good match.
Also, I feel like one of those matchups that is a little bit unusual for both players, as Fong typically more of a zoning-based character. I know he has a lot of interesting little mix-ups and setups, but both characters kind of trying to outdo each other at their own game, picking the right spots to go in and out, zoning, pressure, etc.
So far, it seems that he's comfortable with the matchup, but he's gonna make the right decision because he's already down. Hands of his health.
Got to be looking for V-trigger activate here, I imagine. Ooh, the backdash gets out of the range of Gale and stops with a jab. Fong's jab so strong. Oh, the legend of FB is in chat, ladies and gentlemen. He's back.
Brat boner.
Yes. Art Bay Owner Bay.
Alright. Just tag with the poison. Let's see how much Ooh, I went underneath that projectile. That was pretty good.
If we're going back to our Pokemon theme, I wonder if was there a difference between?
I don't want to hear. Is it a poison type? No, I'm not having any of that.
What? We can't talk about that? Poison versus fire? I don't think there was a distinct advantage or not between the two. Pressure here. Ooh, V-trigger out of it for Jesse. Yes, Fong definitely the eccentric design in this game. There's no Dans.
Is there a combo follow for that?
After the what?
After the teleport, I don't know. There's no time talking about how bad I am. Well, the grape is projectiles.
We've gone from fighting game to bullet hell, just like that. So much pressure, just little jabs. The poison doing its work here. Finally, reverse from Jesse gets the momentum back in his favor, and he stays on the same side, taking this round, forcing it to round number 3 here.
30 mix final round. 30, 50, 50.
It was a really impressive sequence of events by Siegel, though.
Yeah, he managed to bring it back. He was down by like half a bar of life. Poison and radius and bullet hell.
On all those things. Jesse doing a good job of voicing the poison this time. I feel like Siegel had such a good opportunity to let the poison actually work as it was intended, like wasting a lot of time while it's just ticking away.
So to get rid of the poison, you know?
Correct. I think it eventually wears off too, but it's really long. Yes, Jesse confirms in the critical art. It's gonna be really close. Almost any mix-up will do it for him here. He's skilled it. Ooh, interesting trade. V-trigger activate from Siegel here. Yes. Look at that jumping fierce. The hitbox in that. Beautifully spaced by Jesse, taking the first game.
Dolphin wins.
All right.
Moments of contemplation for Rotten Siegel here. Thinking about it.
Round 1.
Those were literally moments.
Fight.
I think he assumed the thinker pose for a little bit there. Had the hand on chin.
Proud.
Ooh, big crush counter.
It's a really patient game.
Especially, yes, I agree. Especially between these.
It's very uncharacteristic for Pokemon.
I agree. Look at that game hitbox. Man, I couldn't. Again, I feel like that hits Fong's hat, if anything else.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Trigger. Burning in the corner. Great position for Jesse right now. That's totally unsafe. Punished. Gale for the fancy combo to stun, and this will do it for this round. Jesse staying true to his name, being commanding in his victories.
You know, those thought battles.
Round 2.
Let's see how long Rotten Siegel can maintain the hat advantage. Oh no, loses right away. For those that don't know, it does increase your attack power by 50%. It doesn't, I'm lying.
He has a regular hat. That increases his attack power by adds attack power. Because you've never seen him without a hat.
Right. No, I mean that Fong is to his hat as Samson is to his hair, actually.
Oh no.
And so that is what we just saw as Jesse takes the second and final game there, is that interesting mix-up he does where he'll do the slide activate into V-trigger and he'll do the teleport behind, and he'll mix up by whiffing the air strong and then landing and immediately doing thrust kick, which is the down back medium kick. So it kind of forces this left, right, and high-low situation.
But I think you have to do the strong to land quicker, right?
Yes, yeah. But so he has the option of doing like something like an air normal that'll hit versus the air normal that'll whiff above their head. And so it's this really like 4-dimensional mix-up while burning in the flame. So really a good
Triangle jump, MVC2 tech.
yes. Dalsum, of course, being one of the great untapped powers in MVC2, right? He was apparently was broken, but no human could do the tri jumps fast enough or something like that, or like teleport fly cancels. There's some task video of it being amazing. For those that don't know, look that up. MVC2 Dalsum, like someone did it's like an exhibition where they use like a task controller or something. Anyways. Once again, we are here at Game Realms in Burbank, California. This is the third of 4 Street Fighter V events in our sort of inaugural league that we're doing. The winner of which is going to be Who?
JD.
Oh, at SCR? So just being informed here, we had a sort of I don't know if they're I missed the team tournament at SCR. I don't know if it was a Game Realms team or not, or officially sponsored. I'll check with Will after that. But for those who don't know, the Game Realms threes team for Street Fighter V, I think he said got 4th or 5th at SCR. So shout outs to them, representing our local game shop in Burbank. As we just saw Jesse, aka the Pride of the Valley, taking down Rotten Seagull, having a lengthy discussion about the matchup afterwards. I'd love to be a fly on that wall, as I sort of am anyways. Like I said, inaugural league here at Game Realms. This is tournament 3 of 4. At the end of this league, there's a pot bonus that's going to be split between the first, second, and third place league placers. It's like a Grand Prix, I guess. So I think Brachyon posted the current standings now. I think Gamma and Jesse are really close, or I think Jesse's first by a little bit, maybe.
Gamma did take the tournament last week.
He did. I believe it's been
Over Jesse.
we can find it all on brachyon.com. Anyways, join us here if you can't make it today. Try to do it next week. It's beautiful to see everyone come together, play some games, experience the magic of fighting games in person. Joe.
Yes. Not just that, but like you also get to be part of like a local scene.
Right.
That's so underrated nowadays.
Agreed.
Like, my brother went to SCR, and he just went by himself. I think he met up with his girlfriend there later. But like, it's so boring when you're there by yourself. You have no one's cheering for you. You have no one to talk to.
Right.
No one to trade stories with. No one to cheer on except for like, oh, that guy's American. I'm American.
I'm
too.
American
Yeah.
too.
But like when it's like, oh, dude, it's somebody from like my local scene.
My crew, right.
Against somebody from like another person's like, oh, dude, I gotta cheer that guy on. And then like when he goes and then like he gets farther, then you're just like, oh, now we're both part of the same state. Oh, we gotta cheer against the other states. And it just keeps going like that.
Yes.
But it all starts the local scene.
Could not agree more. It all starts with now sort of the metaphorical arcade, right? That's where it seemed to think like originally it was, oh, you're from the arcade at this bowling alley or from this pizza place or from this whatever. And now it's just whatever sort of hub that you go to. So Game Realms is one of them, and we're nice-ish, right? Like hey,
Maybe you are.
come talk to me. If you guys come down here, start with me. I'll be the nicest, I promise. As we get into our next match, where it's going to be Tekken Tim. I think he signed up as FGC Tim. Let's see, where are we at?
Well, it says Tekken Tim, but
Tekken Tim against MJ Gamma.
oh, man, don't turn gray in front of me. I'll keep you there.
That is the accurate martial arts self-defense response. If someone turns gray.
Powerbomb.
I had an interesting discussion with Gamma earlier today about his experience in SCR. He's sticking with Cammy now, but he was saying he was practicing some new characters in order to sort of shed some light on matchups that he wasn't super familiar with. So I was maybe hoping to see him play some other characters, but sticking with the classic Cammy. Activate into knee bullet, pressure. The universal whips, but it still gets him out of it. Another knee bullet. I think that move is negative. I wonder if Tekken Tim knows that.
I think you're negative, and I know that. Irony in that statement. Blocks all the hooligans.
I'm gonna have to ask for some cold water and ice pack for that burn, as I've been put in my place.
Excellent dash under after the anti-air pulled out the round.
Classic Street Fighter mix-up.
It's not a classic Street Fighter.
Modern Street Fighter mix-up. As the EX gets punished, I feel like he can do a big crush counter. The EX headbutt is very, very negative. Maybe just wasn't ready for it. Batman sounds provided by none other than Nino Joe.
And those champagne bottles.
Interesting pressure strings from.
Controlled by the fighting going on.
Wow, the crouching fierce from Tekken Tim was beat out by this jumping roundhouse button that I didn't think would beat it.
Overhead into it. Oh, let me punch you.
Gets the reset. It should be enough damage. No, pixel left.
Oh no.
Can Gamma make the comeback here? Backdashes the throw. Pixel of health. Anything can take it. Gamma activate. Both people turn yellow.
We saw that hooligan combination doing work last week.
I feel like Gamma wants to go for the same thing. There goes for the slide instead. Tekken Tim with a big reaction. Nodding his head though. I think he figured it out. As Gamma takes the first game. I got hit by that mix-up too. I completely thought Gamma was going to go for the cannon strike, V-trigger enhanced in the air. Goes for the tricky low instead.
That's why he was nodding his head, like acknowledging that like that was a good decision. But if it was me and this was online, man.
Yes, this is one of those situations where your neighbors knock on your door and ask if you're okay. As he gets the big crush counter combo. Yeah, Cammy's V reversal is such an interesting tool that she has to sort of instantly switch the tides of battle.
Thank you, sir. Good poke game by Cam. All of a sudden, Cammy's in the corner. All right.
Tim with a nice confirmity EX tackle.
My pressure to the wound.
Chariot tackle.
I
I love that name, by the way. Chariot tackle. Like, how much cooler does a tackle sound if you add the word chariot in front of it?
Can you imagine some guy just, you know, ancient ropes, like, oh no, there's a chariot, and he just like goes and like,
Just puts his shoulder into it.
there you go.
That's how the legend was started. Big crush counter again. Cammy with that lower health. Look how much damage he gets off of that just by throwing the move out.
Again, there's that V reversal to put him in the corner.
This is deja vu right now. This is like the same exact thing that happened last round. This time Gamma full on stock as he usually finds himself. Looking for some sort of confirm.
Empty jump. Ooh, more empty jump.
EX headbutt beautifully counters that cannon strike.
Walks the corpse in the middle, away from the corner.
Another powerbomb. Posterior powerbomb.
Double posterior powerbomb.
Oh man, the classic. Gamma on full stock. He went for it. Thinking it was an empty jump there. Dash up throw.
Start something.
Oh, he's gonna get hit anyways.
He can't block it.
No, had to get hit by that. He was in.
So even if you throw and you somersault back, you're gonna get hit. You can't block it.
I thought you could, but maybe he was trying to do some sort of move out of it. I'm not sure.
We are even on matches, 1-1.
Tekken Tim bringing it back. That head nod was not in vain. He knew. He knew what he was doing.
You can't beat your opponent if you don't respect them. I don't think that's the thing.
We'll take it. Tim, so good on the anti-airs now.
Anti-air elbow.
Such a risky thing to do against Cammy, someone that can change their jump trajectory mid-air.
Gamma with those standing forward.
One hit confirms. Again, another crouch fierce into the damage.
Man, that's really boss. Reminds me of Abel, Street Fighter 4.
Yes.
I think he has no good anti-air. So he plays somebody good. You'll find all those anti-airs.
And he gets like second hit roll canceled into like falling sky for like 280 damage or something. Into like full Oki options. And again, it has been the story of this round so far. Is that elbow. Activate. Goes for throw again. This time Tekken smells it.
The team's pretty hard to make the comeback on.
Working on a pixel of health here. Gets the hit. Maybe one or two more mix-ups. Jab activate, but guess what comes out instantly?
Aegis?
I'll take either.
Alright.
I will accept either. As Tekken Tim finds himself on match point here.
Maybe it's that AE that's actually the Cyrillic character.
Let's look
Oh,
up.
man, I don't want those really good combinations. Get that off.
Get it out of here.
Actually, get it in my face because I did a headbutt.
Yeah, literally as close as you can to my face. My face is the weapon. Ooh, standing roundhouse whiffs on the crouch character.
Back, and now he's in the corner. Here comes that V reversal. Doesn't seem like you want to be against him.
Yes, definitely a character that you benefit from baiting out the V reversal from. I'm going for the throw version of that. Oh, this could be the comeback for Tim. Let's see what he has. Gets the reset. Shoulder tackle, but he doesn't have enough for critical art. He still has two stocks though, and another Aegis. This could be it. Oh my goodness, Gamma clutches it out. Tim throws up his hand. He knew something was wrong there.
I think he mistimed his meaty.
Must have. I think you're right. He's now in full critical art though, as Gamma spends one of his 2 meters.
And mistiming your meaty is always like, that's totally on me.
Right.
I can't blame the opponent. He didn't make a good decision. I made a bad one. Should have practiced. Yeah, that's the decision.
Headbutt connects. Both players playing a little bit slower. No, just as I say that, MJ Gamma goes in.
Crouching strongs.
Throw to start off the pressure. Again, Tekken Tim confirms into critical this time. Look at the damage. Gamma has a
Oh,
lot.
that's Blackheart's assist. Already Gamma on such little health.
Gonna confirm. He saves the second trigger here.
This is 305, anything can happen.
Look at how many crouch or stand strongs into critical art. He built it from the stand strong blocks. Shouldn't be it. He should have a little bit of health left. Yes. Gama in front. Oh, what a tricky timing on that throw.
He thought he missed the meaty, but no, he went to practice yesterday.
The fake meaty. Interesting stuff. Close game between those two players. MJ Gama ekes it out. Very exciting.
Very close game.
The fake meaty.
Very close game. I feel like Tekken Tim had that, but like that my practice time didn't pay off.
Man, yeah, and like you said, that's one of those things that. I mean, it was the round before the last round. Maybe one of those things that's hard to recover from because it's you that messed up. You're kind of beating yourself up going into the last round.
To be honest, I feel like that's overrated. That's something commentators say. Like, oh man, you're still thinking about that thing that happened. I'm like, when I'm in the moment, I'm like, man, I don't even remember what happened like 10 seconds ago.
So wait, hold on. So by, kind of, did you just roundabout call me a commentator? Does that make me an actual commentator, guys? Do you hear that? It's something commentators say. I've made it. If I said something the commentators say, what's up? What? All right, we're good. Never mind. Maybe we got fake technical difficulties. We got fake meaties. We got fake technical difficulty mix-ups.
Man,
everything
that
here.
HDMI signal whiffed on the monitor.
Man, I got haters in the chat. FB's the hater. I see you. Javi Rog in the chat. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Congrats as well on your placing in. We were talking about Commander Jesse's placing in SCR as well. Javi Rog getting in top 8 too. Very good job, sir.
Wow. A lot of talent in here.
Yeah, I think it was last week was Javi Rog versus MJ Gama in the finals here at Game Realms. So Game Realms, let it never be said that there is, like you said, there's not a lack of talent here when you come to play in the Valley. Killers out here. We got top tier talent. Anywho, we're going to be heading into JD versus Commander Jesse now.
JD. At least that 6 single with Jay-Z. Money ain't a thing. Now here to play some Street Fighter.
A man of many hobbies and talents.
Names are free. Making sure all the corners on the gate work. Got 'em.
A thorough button check. I would describe this as JD's very concerned about. No, I mean really what's happening is the players are kind of bantering a bit beforehand. This is another thing that's nice about developing sort of relationships in your local community. You get to kind of get to the next level of the gameplay, of the competition. You get to pick people's brains about decisions they make, situations they get put in.
If you like that stuff.
Who doesn't like that stuff? I get it. It's fine.
I just like showing up and playing. It feels good.
Feels good, man.
And then like when you're done, you're just like, hey man, what's going on? Studying statistics. Like, oh man, that's great.
That's great.
Which reminds me, I wanted to do this project. This is the path to achieve it. Sorry, table.
The table forgives you. JD, a pretty strong Cammy player. Jesse finds himself in winners finals and grand finals here at Game Realms, a lot against Gama, who's of course the Cammy player we just saw very strong. I wonder if this works better in JD's favor or Jesse's favor, because Jesse's playing another Cammy, and JD may be able to alter that play style and sort of surprise Jesse, or is Jesse getting so more familiar with the Cammy matchup and now it's even harder for JD to climb that mountain? I'm not sure.
Maybe they just like to play the game and enjoy.
Maybe that is true. As we go into it, they're pursuing their happiness right now. Good anti-air from Jesse to...
Maybe because I'm never that good, but like, I don't know. I feel like, you know the matchup with the player, and it's just like, I don't know. I just try and make the best decision.
Which honestly is a probably more efficient way to think about the game, right? You're eliminating variables and saying you're not allowing the other player outside of the game to affect your play inside.
We know how that works. Already a position Dawson. He didn't even use the V reversal.
Good back strong there from Jesse.
Here come those dots on the floor.
This is going to be a tricky mix-up. Yes! Jesse ends up switching sides. Such a tough position to be in for Cammy.
Round 2.
Projectile on the way.
Is this Brazil?
I believe this is Brazil. This is where in the favelas.
Yeah, it looks like a Korean village. I like this.
Another time, as JD tries to start the momentum off, getting Jesse in the corner here.
I don't think Korea has as many bananas or watermelons though.
I would expect not.
Or pelican. I'll show you the photos later. That's a pretty cool village.
I'll have to believe you on the pelican thing. Jesse confirms into critical art. EX, get off me.
Oh man.
The shimmy! Just a pixel of health. The shimmy
That
again,
was more than a
JD.
pixel of health. That was a pretty decent gradient.
Final round.
JD not going down without a fight.
No, it's Street Fighter.
Jesse maintaining that banana helmet until now. Unfortunate.
That full range, full screen lockdown game.
Full screen footsies, aka the Dalton special. Meaty slide, but still got head out of it.
I don't think it's meaty enough.
Needs more meat.
The vegetarian style.
Yeah. Garden burger.
Cammy has full beater right now.
Oh, we forgot about Veter. Full meter and Veter. Confirms into the critical art. He has one charge left on his Veter here, so he's going to probably use that for Oki. We'll see.
What is
Yes.
Killer bee?
Killer bee indeed.
Oh no, the damage over time.
Jesse remaining calm under pressure, keeping those anti-airs on check, taking the first game here.
Dolphin.
Kind of crazy that Dulce, like, he plays such a good Dulce in this game where it's just like 2 mistakes and the game is over. I can't believe there's room in this game for that kind of character.
Yeah, no, agreed. I think that's one of the things that I think that is a part of the reason that he garners such support from people is that he is playing the game in a more unique style because of his character, I think.
Yeah. Sure.
Big crush counter. This time the slide is meaty enough.
Yes. Got it with bacon and cheese.
Tries his own little Dalsum shimmy and gets the stun with a thrust kick. Big combo ended
I
off.
thought I was going to see like a focus attack. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I'd be interested to see someone actually have like a new character introduced, like maybe a character that was new in Street Fighter 4. So with their V skill be a focus attack. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty funny. It's like, oh, their V skill is the entire game before.
Is the entire mechanic before. And you know who they should do that with? Fuerte. Let's mix it up, guys. Let's get a little crazy. Big crush counter again. He gets a swag combo here. No, he doesn't go for the second one. Stun racking up. This time JD's like, no. I ain't the one.
Low charge cannon.
Man, he had some pressure there, but Jesse...
Gotta stay out of the red area. That's what Final Fantasy 14
I was going to say, MMO skills coming into effect here.
Those pokes. Full screen pokes. Doing work. Not decide to do any gaming.
JD has Veter again. He can activate here.
Beater in the corner. Ooh.
Veter, Pumpkin Eater. Here it comes. The mix-up. That's got to be a mistake from Jesse. He was looking for the teleport. Just dodge. Look at that hitbox on the jump fierce. That is a full
Now you see me, now you don't.
180 degrees up and down?
Full 180. Full 360.
Just everywhere around him. That was a... And you could see from the player cams, JD like reeled backwards, not expecting... I feel like he wanted to walk under it almost, and it followed him all the way through. Dalsum was a long snapper there, and just like hit him through his legs. Good stuff from Jesse, taking it 2-0. As we check in on the bracket here, it looks like Ender and Gamer Harry are going to be playing next, I think, unless I'm a little bit farther away on the bracket. Let's refresh it here. For those of you guys just joining us, it is Gamma versus Harry right now, Gamer Harry. Yes, I was a little bit behind on the bracket. For those of you just joining us, we are at Game Realms in Burbank, California. This is 3 out of the 4 tournament series, number 3 out of the 4 week long.
Three.
Sunday. Only at this is Tuesday.
it's
Tuesday. Only at Game Realms. Come out and play. against some of the best that we have.
And play casuals when you're done.
Yes, that's where a lot of the learning really comes in, right? Is running the longer sets.
That's where you get friends. So after you beat them and you go to a bigger tournament, they'll cheer for you.
And the car rides there and back won't be so awkward and silent.
If not, cheaper. Because
Awesome.
you can carpool.
Save all that gas money. It's important stuff. Yeah, so this is winners semifinal. It's going to be Gamma versus Gamer Harry.
You know, even in today's like online world, like having a local scene is so big.
Yes.
So big. When I used to play Tekken in Japan, well, I didn't have an arcade where I lived, so I would just play whenever I went out to the city.
Mm-hmm.
But you would see they would always have like a local tournament set up, and you know, I remember like I was like, oh, I just want to play, and then I couldn't play because there was a tournament, and everybody's like, why? I couldn't find another arcade. Which is okay because there's a city in Japan, you just walk down the street.
There's another one, yeah. Hopefully
depending on your city.
that's-
Sometimes you gotta drive.
That's the goal. That's what I was told. So if that's what I was told, that's the reality. As we
Even then, like, and Tekken 7 is all online in Japan. You can force an offline mode, but like everybody usually just plays online.
a lot of people
Even then, people want to gather offline. They want to play with their local community, so that when they go to other prefectures, they can have people to cheer on.
yes, area versus area. It's a thing built into
Already,
us.
starting out with a 3-hit combo on the poke. 3-hit combo.
Street Fighter V doesn't have the little things that underneath it, right? Like in Marvel, where you get like 2 hits and it's like marvelous.
Fantastic.
Dude, there was one.
Jeepers. Already, Gamer Harry in the start. I think this combo will finish him off, and it does.
It does. Gamma going up really quick. Hot dog on the head. As if Akuma's head couldn't get more ridiculous. He's now an angry sunflower with a hot dog on his head.
Yo, take me out to the ball game.
I'm so mad that throw techs get the helmet off, like, or the whatever the head fixture.
Are you really mad?
Yeah, dude. I wish that stayed the whole round. Like,
Already he's poking him because he's getting into Gamer Harry's head. He's already down half life. But again, this is Street Fighter 5. Things can happen really quickly.
big crush counter. No convert afterwards. Can he? I feel like he can. What crush counter can you not get a conversion off of? Trigger cancel. Here's the Oki mix-up. Ooh, gets the huge jump-in combo.
Called it an ult.
Shimmy, almost stunned, gets the, oh, I thought that throw was going to stun. And Gamma takes it in a heartbreaker for Gamer Harry. Gamer Harry leaning forward, thinking about that.
A little too late. He had to play pristine to get that comeback. One error. You saw it.
I could have sworn that throw was going to stun. But unfortunate, Gamma taking advantage of the scramble, getting the jab counter hit as we go into game number 2.
Not sure why people are fighting here. Broken street lights and car accident.
That's also one of the biggest things in Street Fighter, right? Like, how did this happen? Like, why did they meet here? The backstory on this.
Along with that, the golden ramp.
Is this supposed to be Wall Street?
Oh yeah, this is the American flag. First bank. You know how much America loves.
Love them.
There's a crush counter right there. That's sweet.
Yeah, didn't have the meaty setup on deck, but he's got everything else as this entire 3 crouch strong counter hits in a row. He goes once again to the well, and this is going to be stunned. Oh, another heartbreaker for Gamer Harry here. Had that round in the palm of his hand.
These are also the hallmarks of good players. Like, you might think it's a good, like, oh man, I had him, but like, he always had you.
Yes, no, Gamma definitely no stranger to clutching it out, getting nice comebacks, especially with a character like Cammy, right? So momentum-based, a lot of damage, a lot of mix-up potential.
We saw it in the series against
Yes, absolutely. Gamma on full critical art as well. We'll see when he decides to use it off of a confirm here. Jab pressure now. More strongs. Man, it's smothering pressure. Finally, a jump back short for Gamer Harry.
I don't think that was a good option. I think he had frames on the land.
Yes, it was weird how that sort of happened as the confirm. He's going to be still alive. He's got a mountain to climb after this, though, especially with the Oki setup from Cammy here.
Saw it come in the first game. We'll bring it back.
Has full Veeder. Both players playing safe.
Pacing back and forth. What are they do? What are they do? Hitting the wall forward crouch.
Aaron Fireball or EX Fireball hits. V-trigger activate. Interesting. Pressure on from Gamma here. Maybe he wants to fight fire with fire.
She doesn't have any fire.
She has to improvise. Hado activate. Ooh, the whip throw. I think he's still in block stun. Oh no, the EX cannon or the V trigger cannon strike hits as Gamma takes it. Definitely.
I'm breaking everybody's heart.
2 rounds there were definitive like pixel health sort of comebacks. Good stuff from Gamma though. Definitely taking advantage of the opportunities given to him and coming back and utilizing. I think Cammy's pressure to the fullest effect. I mean, what did we see? I think it was 3 counter hit crouch strongs.
3 or 4.
And then he finally converted the last one.
And then 2 more after the combo, after the conversion. Like I think they swapped sides and he did some more crouching strong.
Right. Just had the timing intuitively correct in his head.
Relentless. But those are really heartbreaking matches.
Definitely. Gamer Harry still in the event. That was winner's side semifinals. As we are looking at the bracket, we're going to see.
What is this winner's bracket finals? Looks like it's Gamma and Jesse.
A big surprise. Spoiler alert. Yeah. Very, very, very interesting.
But, I mean, you watch Gamma play, you have to say you earned it.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Definitely made the right choices. Has been. He's a guy that I think thinks about the game a lot and spends a lot of time and a lot of effort into it. And it's wonderful to see that paying off and manifest itself in victories and higher placings at bigger tournaments. I think he got 25th at SCR. So I think it was like 2 wins away from top 8. So very close. Actually got he got a double jeopardy. Same guy beat him twice. So super unfortunate when that happens, but it kind of made him double down on the matchup versus a Zangief player. So we'll see that here as JD's going to be going up against Tekken Tim, as I believe Gamer Harry and Ravenize. I don't know that name, or is probably happening off stream right now.
Nice.
I think so. So the winner of that will face the winner of this, I believe.
Did Tekken Tim win?
They're playing right now, Tekken Tim and.
Did he win
Oh. He must have. He beat Ender. So that was I think that might have been a Yuri and Mirror match. Must have been fun to see 2 Aegis reflections. I think they can both have 2 out. So maybe there was a moment where there was quad Aegis reflectors on the screen. The chaos would ensue.
Why can't you reflect the reflector? Does that break the laws of physics? Does that cause the dimension to implode?
Just dividing by 0.
And then there are no tournament winners. Fighter 5 just disappeared.
As we get into this match, both characters picking a gray-themed outfit on a gray stage.
Why do they make training stage a stage in this game? It's so uninteresting.
Yeah, you gotta wonder, is this a camouflage tactic from both players? I wonder what the strategy here is.
We'll wait till Urian turns gray. Let's activate the full camouflage.
Full camouflage mode. I really think there's a bigger punish that you can get off that EX headbutt. I'm gonna have to check that.
Well, that was 3 hits. I don't know. It's like usually a combo that finishes at something cool. That was just like 3 hits.
Shoutouts to Lane in chat. What's up, dude? Also shoutouts to Flamboyant Robot. Thanks, guys, for joining.
The headbutt to the anti-air. Oh no! You had that match. Mr. Timing on something.
EX tackle, because why not? He has 1 Veter left. Is he going to try to use it? It might be a little obvious here. He does! No!
Overhead.
He's on full critical art. Oh, anything will do it, I wanted to say. Unbelievable. The throw doesn't get hit. Does that move have projectile invincibility? I don't think it does.
I think the throw came like
a little bit before, maybe it was active or a little bit above it. As JD takes the first round in a very tricky fashion. Yes, definitely was probably going for the cannon strike. Got the jumping medium kick instead. This time the anterior power bomb.
There's that crush counter. Uppercut is the stun.
Big damage combos. Ooh, whiffs that, but I don't think he needs it anyways. Grips the throw, JD with the strikingly calm play. And gets spaced out by Tekken Tim, takes it with the Sandstrong.
You have to be calm, right? There's no, what is it, crouch tech?
Yes, no crouch tech in this game.
You gotta be calm.
Overwhelming calm from JD there. Patience from JD.
You can't be a Street Fighter 5 player if you're not that patient.
EX headbutt to counter the EX cannon strike. Good reactions from Tim.
Oh man, I don't know how you block that punch while crouching. It doesn't even hit you.
Another EX tackle. A little bit out of range. JD couldn't punish. Both players on equal resources right now. You can see every time Urian goes for that big stand pierce, just looking for the crush counter and to confirm. JD more hesitant to hit buttons now. Goes for the shimmy, but Tim just jumps out. Oh, interesting. Almost had the ability to punish that EX headbutt.
Anterior bomb.
Once again, Tim spacing the V-trigger cannon strike so well.
I really like those punches by Yuri.
Stand strong.
Yeah.
The right cross.
But I don't know how it combos when you stay in hand. That's kind of weird.
The EX Spiral Arrow doesn't have the invincibility to go through. JD looking back at us, looking for answers. I'm sorry, man, I can't give you them. As Tech and Tim takes the first game. I feel like both decisive rounds in that game ending in a very strange fashion, right? With sort of reflector mechanics,
Yeah.
interesting interactions.
Everybody's just throwing up their hands like, ayo.
Oh no, please. Somebody email oh no. Or a combo fiend in this game, I guess.
I don't want to steal anybody's line, please.
I'm gonna steal as many lines as I want.
No.
Crouch strong confirm into Spiral Arrow. Stun racking up now. JD trying to keep the pressure on. Ooh, big crouch fierce. Gets the stand short or forward as well.
On the verge of stun.
No, now he's in the grinder. Tim being a little more hesitant now. Ooh, there we go. EX Cherry tackle. Gets the overhead as well. This is gonna be stun, I think. No, anything will do it here. Though blocks the overhead. Good punish from JD. Maybe he wanted to go into critical art there. Let's see what he does. Into nothing. Oh my god.
I think maybe he wanted to do something, but it didn't come out.
Didn't come out, perhaps. The battle blow forward right now, and he gets it with a tick throw.
That was kind of weird tick though, right? Didn't he get hit and then?
Yeah, that was. I think he had a crouch short counter hit, walked up and through.
I thought Yuri had the crouch short counter hit and then walked up.
I
don't know.
We'll have to check the tape. Posterior power bomb. Interesting trade. Man, Tekken Tim has been so solid with those EX headbutts to beat the cannon strike, but
the air game is on point.
confirm, big damage here. Doesn't use it though, saves one of his Viter charges. So close to stun. JD really wants this. Mix up again with the V skill. He's seen that twice now. Is that the answer to the EX headbutt? Maybe. Nice rebuttal from. Yeah, nice rebuttal. Adds some acid to the base. Adds some titrates the matchup here. Shoutouts to Stoichiometry.
With the titration match.
Oh
First
man.
to 15.
Yeah, you just do a pH joke? That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Alright. 3 stand forward counter hits. What an impressive button.
I think there's only 2 counter hits.
Okay. 2 out of 3.
I'll call it.
Calls it like I sees it.
Ooh, that was a weird interaction. Again, the V reversal puts Yuri in the corner.
JD shaking his head. Ooh, gets out of it though.
That was weird. I thought it was confirmed.
Both players neutral jump.
Man. Yes, in the air.
JD with great patience during these Aegis reflectors.
Wait, was that? I don't know if that was a miss. I don't think it was.
Cherry tackle. Oh, Tim with the read. Putting it all aligned, but trusting his instincts and putting himself on match point here.
That was that, what is it? Those Daigo Dragon Punch or whatever.
Ume headbutts.
Daigo Dragon Punch.
You like mixed both things up. It was the opposite of each phrase. Big crush counter. Too far to confirm into the crouch fierce, so goes for the sweep. Yep.
It's a sweep.
Pressure.
Neutral.
Tim choosing all the right times to hit buttons right now.
Trading block punches. First me and then you.
Does he have the meaty setup? No, he has buttons. Nobody gets the confirm stand strong.
Dances with the feet and the fists over his dead body.
Another situation where both players neutral jump. Knee bullet. Another throw. Wow, that was tricky. I can't believe he blocked that.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, Tim, excellent defense there. And this is an opportunity to bring it back with the Aegis Reflector mix-ups.
Got
Anything
one more.
back strong. JD staying so solid. And
Man, you really need like games of ice to play this game.
oh man, it's crazy right now. JD staying in it.
You know, if you're playing like Street Fighter 4, you might be matching Dragon Punch here. You just need to block and like you just gotta focus on whatever that anti is.
Pick the right time, thread that needle.
No crouch tech, no mashing buttons.
Patience. Overwhelming calm from JD. Ooh, trades this time.
Ice, arteries of ice. Everything's ice.
A cold-blooded circulatory systems.
This is like ice thing.
JD fully stocked on everything here.
Just like my program.
Battle is to stand forward right now. Another input error.
Big with the posterior power bomb.
JD shaking his head. Dive kick mix up. Tech throw from Tim. Tim's close to V trigger here.
We have to see some patience right now.
I'd love to see JD mix up his timings here. Tim's jabbing at the right time every single time to stop his pressure. Confirm.
No, he's not a good escape option yet.
Aegis has him trimmed. Interesting. Cancels the second hit.
What's happening?
The jab takes it for Tim there.
When you need those veins of ice to just block all the jabs coming. You know the third one's coming, but you just shouldn't be pressing buttons.
Man, so crazy there.
Ooh, great time by our player. These are some tight matches.
Indeed.
And I mean that like they're close, not like, dude, that was tight. No,
You're like tight's cool? Tight's a cool word.
I never liked it.
What is your preferred adjective when talking about when like wanting to say something's good?
I like sick.
Sick is good.
Sick
I like
is
sick.
very, very classic. Something that, everyone can understand.
Yes.
I remember, teaching in Japan. It's like, oh, how are you? Oh, I'm sick. And it's just like, dude, that's so sick. But
That's
it's
so
like,
sick.
No one will get you because they're like, oh, whatever.
Shout outs to chat, people joining us here. I'm curious. We'll field that question as well. What's your preferred adjective when talking about things that you like? Is it sick? Is it tight? Are you 90s? Do you say things like radical? Tubular, bro. Or like bad, like the classic Power Glove thing. I love the Power Glove. That's so bad. So I'm asking all of you in chat. I'm talking to you, Artfey Owner Bay, my favorite Twitch stream inhabitant, Flamboyant Robot, Javi Rog, Lane, Pavogi. Shoutouts to you guys for joining us. Most Dope Will.
Damn, dude. Better than more dope.
I was gonna say I didn't even think about that. Dope is a good one as well, right? Dude, that's so dope.
I feel like it's cool, but I can't say it.
That's true. You have to be like a certain level of tight is tight. Okay.
Tight is tight.
Tight is tight. Sick is tight.
I say dope because I'm a youngie.
There's some weird like linguistic sort of like equations happening right now. Like sick equals tight, tight equals tight. Is it like a rectangle square problem? Like what do we? There's
I think of the Yoang one. The beer. Anyway, classic matchup here. Game Realms Classic.
Yeah, this is gonna be winners finals. We're gonna be 3 out of 5 games.
Round 1.
As we go into our first match.
I get the names right?
No, I believe it's MJ Gamma, not MC.
Oh, MC. I'm not tight.
Although, I would say that I would love to see Gamma be an MC for something. I would love that. I think that he's a very well-spoken guy, and I would put him on the mic any day as.
I'll be sure to call him when you get married.
He's gonna be like, I haven't talked to you in 15 years. You don't remember? It's a joke from a really long time ago. It's a callback. We're doing a bit.
Each the MC in my perception. Whoa.
Interesting. Gale faces the other way there. Look at this stand strong pressure from Gamma. He's done 4 in a row. He doesn't care. 5, 6, 7.
We need a counter.
Yeah.
Somebody figure out how to do layouts.
I need a clicker, like one of those things that you count laps with. Back strong to.
Doesn't have a big lead either. Gets some stuff. Get some hits.
Jesse takes that first round, but I think a really important moment in that was Gamma contesting the jumping fierce with his back strong and actually beating it out. I think that's going to be an important thing to watch out in this matchup.
This is the meat. You don't want the vegan hits.
No, it needs to be as meaty as. It needs to be as meaty as possible. The long con on that shimmy.
That wasn't a shimmy, dude. That was just walk back, wait,
Yeah, he took the scenic route.
and the surprise one.
Jesse go back in the neutral. He wants that. Ooh, the slide connects. Weird hitbox on that, maybe higher than what we think. This time gets the interesting dive kick pressure.
Awesome, but like, they know what they're doing. This is only surprising us.
As Gamma freezes time and gets the full screen Veter empowered spiral arrow, evening it up 1-1 in this game one.
What aircraft are we getting?
I think that that's an F-16 because it's the only name I know for an aircraft. I don't know. We'll have to call somebody.
It's an F-15. Because F-15 is like the most versatile aircraft in the fleet. We'll just keep making new ones.
New F-15s?
Yeah. So the F-22s and it doesn't matter. You get jumping strong, jumping tiers, you get fire, already Cammy's down with no health.
And Jesse's on
corner.
full stock. Whoa, the last little meaty part of that Yoga Flame hits.
One of those things where if you press a button you get hit, but if you don't do anything, nothing happens.
Jesse's within chip range here. No, takes it with the
I
jab.
don't want your hooligan. Get that hooligan out of here. Was that a jab? I thought it was back strong. But there are no back strong. It would have been back strong in Alpha 3, or 0-3.
Dulzum does have a pretty good anti-air back strong, but that was his standing jab. Very interesting move. Karate chop. Oh, spiral arrow to start it off. Yo, are you blocking low? You better be, because my name is Cammy. What's Cammy's last name? White? Cammy White?
That seems pretty generic.
I was gonna say they didn't really care about the last names very much, huh? And her favorite Vietnamese sandwich is banh mi.
Let's not talk about Vietnamese. Trying to pronounce Vietnamese right now.
Jesse trying to come back with it. Oh, wow, the punish.
Did not hit.
And people say you can't whip punish limbs, but Jesse, huge damage.
Wow, big comeback there.
Gamma burning the whole time.
Do not learn those animal skills. Stay out of the red zone.
Raid leader very upset with Gamma right now.
Somebody yell at him.
Man, caught the edge of that hitbox.
Weird, I don't know if that was the decision he wanted. Doesn't matter. You thought I was all standing strong. I have to crouch strong too.
I'm gonna have to ask Gamma after that if he was intentionally option selecting the spiral arrow to catch the backdash. Jesse, that was very impressive. Back throw into the corner, pressure from Gamma here. Jesse, full stock on everything though. Jesse, so far, I was gonna say doing such a great job defensively. The series stays in front, but Gamma not having any of the DPs.
MMO skills doesn't matter.
And Gamma evening it up here. Really trying hard to even the set.
Have comebacks tonight, so.
Finally opened Jesse up with a shimmy there, but just after that, Jesse being very patient, blocking and then teching correctly. Man, cannons
Down the teleport.
Yeah. Offensive pressure from Gamma as everything's hitting right now. Another throw and that'll be stun as Gamma will close out the second game, putting evening up the set to 1-1.
Titration.
The titration complete. It seems like in chat we have people calling out who they would be in the background of the stage. Maybe sort of like a spirit animal situation. Is there someone that I relate to? I like the guy with the sunglasses. He seems pretty cool.
He seems really bored. Like he's cheering, but he doesn't have any heart into it.
Right. Kind of half-assing the cheering.
You're saying you're that guy. What does that say about you in your commentary?
Oh no. Have I outed myself? Is this the I'm self-blow-up Tuesdays? That's I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna get past that really fast. Thrust kick to almost lower his hitbox, avoid the cannon strike.
Ooh. Try that again. Doesn't work the first time.
I like how Jesse's mixing up his dive or his drill angles. Sometimes hitting, sometimes not. for keeping Gamma on the defensive.
Funny you say mix up. Just me, it's like, I don't know this is
Gale pressure, you gotta hold that, it's positive.
so much pressure here. Such a DOT.
Doesn't get the jungle after the crush counter.
Flame strike, that's what it's called in Warcraft 3. When you come close damage, draw pressure.
And gets a throw to man. Jesse playing so well for the majority of that round. Gamma riding that wave of momentum very well though.
Round 2.
He looks like he's jerking on me. I'm gonna assume that's weak.
Yes, let's assume that. Big fierce combo from Jesse, stays in this front. Sitting on full meter again. I wonder if he's going to use it to... Ooh, crouch strong. Really late. Beats out the hooligan, though.
No wonder that guy's heart isn't into it. He's actually the pilot for the jump.
Yeah, what is he? He doesn't need to fight for adrenaline.
Oh, no, it was that big punish on the fire, cannon drill, whatever it is.
Once again, using those drill kicks to keep Gamma honest. Ooh, a little bit out of range for the stand fierce to connect. Jumping fierce. Swatted out of the air like a fly.
Final
I
round.
got the AAA battery.
Fight.
You've heard of Zangief protecting the skies. We got a new man in town. Oh, interesting counter hit. Full screen almost.
Mile away.
Is there a thing about yoga and like seeing the future, clairvoyance? Is that a theme?
You know, maybe if you're racist, like Cammy trying to make a comeback with the president.
And that should be stun.
Into the stun. I think this will kill.
Oh, a lot of scaling.
We got one mix up, we got one more.
Jesse gets the hit. EX cannon spike.
Punches it out.
Putting it on the line.
Cammy win.
Going all in, knowing that the odds were not in his favor there, decided to use his EX cannon spike, fully invincible. Gambling taking the second game as we head into our third game.
Fight.
Bang, boom, pow.
You want to make sound effects because that's the only thing you can do.
Well, I think there are definitely some moves in this game. My example is always Ken's Stand Fierce, where I see it hit and I'm like, ugh. Like,
I really like that's like a mark of good graphics. When something hits it, you react like viscerally.
yes, I totally agree.
But then again, like I can't play Mortal Kombat because there's all the fatalities. Dude, I can't do that anymore.
Too visceral. There's a limit, right?
When I was like, when Mortal Kombat 1 or 2 came out, I was all about that. They got fatalities. Now I'm just like, that's too violent.
Jesse with the really, really late slide there. Beautiful sequence by him.
Nice.
Snipe to take it.
Sniper.
As he's in a great position now. A great position to even up the set.
He only has one down. No, quick round.
Especially with Gamma. I feel like that last round that Gamma took just instantly changed tides.
Well, Jesse almost fought back in that last round.
Jumping medium kick.
I'm gonna show you guys the TeamSpeak MMO skills.
Yeah.
Flame strike.
And huge damage as he was burning that whole time. Stays in front. Jesse just coming back with a fury there, taking it.
These are some of the closest matches you'll see. Actually, a lot of matches. I can't say that.
The closest matches you'll see this side of the Mississippi.
I don't know if we can guarantee that.
Round 1.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it. Lane Pivagi. Lane, good to see you, man. Thanks for hanging out. Have a nice night, dude.
It's good hearing you guys. Oh man, this person hurt me last week. And I was pretty bad. I think I'm better this week.
You
Talk
did.
about that later.
Dota. I'm going to spam the Dota emote of relax. You're doing just fine.
No, that was one.
That's one of the best ones. Anywho.
Not anymore. Now you have commentators saying stuff.
Yeah, those are great.
Oh no.
Gamma with the spiral arrow. I love when Cammy players use that as a footsie tool because it really it puts them at a huge disadvantage. But if they space it well,
You gotta be smart with the baseball. You know, a little too close. Yo, the jab pressure, the jump.
tough stuff there.
You know, it's funny because like you see like perfect. Oh no, someone's over letters or whatever. This is still a close match.
Oh, super close. Especially in the way that Jesse took that last game. I mean, he was making all the right decisions.
Show them the slap. I feel paper.
Whoa! Interesting choice there from Gamma. It was funny because it hit him out of the fierce and like it whip punished part of it, but he had enough time to block because he was so far away. Interesting interaction. Good blocks and defense from Gamma there. Look how much great health Gamma has right now. This is so scary. You can tell he's playing defensively because of it. Great health after the change in Season 2 recovers so slowly. This is taking an eternity. Oh no, finally the crouch strong hits for the most damage it's ever hit in Street Fighter V.
He just lands the combo. Getting my great health back.
Jesse not wanting any of that pressure right now. Ooh, big jump fierce, but
Pressing. I love it.
double dash up. Good tech from Jesse. He has meter. There it is. Burning pixels, anything, freezing time. The Yoga Flame catches him out of it.
Wow.
So close.
Wow. That doesn't go on there, huh?
I think it does at earlier ranges. I could be wrong. We got to ask one of the Kami players what the deal with that was.
Ooh, get that.
Smacked him out of the air. Got him.
What's up here? Ooh.
This time,
They both predicted what they're gonna do.
yeah, this time Gamma using the V reversal to get out of the Yoga Gale pressure. Trades again. Jab mix up. Jesse blocks the right way. Ooh, now in the corner for Jesse. Bad situation.
Oh my god. Even match here.
Good defense from Jesse. Another spiral arrow to get in, and this is how the offense starts.
Stand strong. There's one. There's the hooligan. There's the reset.
Man, that last series of decisions from Gamma was so tricky.
I think, but he had to read the whole way through. He even offered his handshake a lot earlier than I would have expected.
How did he know?
He read that too.
Maybe this man is from the future. What secrets can he?
What sequence is he wearing?
What sequence is he wearing? And also, what secrets does he know? As he will be gliding into grand finals, where he will wait to see who is the winner between. I think Gamer Harry and Tekken Tim are playing now, and the winner that's going to be facing Jesse in losers finals.
Alrighty, Gamma's checking out.
Yeah, Gamma doing some recon.
If Commander Jesse doesn't make it.
Shout outs to everyone in chat. We got Fagwent again, the legend of Fagwent, the Twitch bot that collects analytics for some graduate student's PhD thesis. Super cool. Analytics are great.
That's gonna be my next field.
Skull Rose Blue, thanks for joining us. Didn't see you earlier. And Lupia Loke. I had fun watching you and Jesse do sets yesterday in Ultra Street Fighter 4 on Jesse's stream. That was very fun. The salt was real.
I also think lumpia is delicious.
This is a Filipino dish. Is this correct?
It's like egg rolls,
Egg rolls. Gotcha.
but it's Filipino, so it's better.
So it's better. Yeah. Pride. Filipino. Vicarious Filipino pride.
We'll see. Well, the thing about Filipino food, especially in the Philippines, is that they really like strong flavors. So if you want something sweet, it's like 10 times sweeter than what you get here.
Right.
But that's it. You want something like fatty? 10 times fatty.
There's no in between. They either go.
There's no like, oh, here's some little like, fruit flavor creeping in.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. There's never has there been a sentence of like, oh, I detect a hint of cinnamon and rose hips.
Rose hips.
Is that a thing?
Please.
I mean, I think.
Please, in the Philippines, they just give you a pile of rose hips to eat. We have Gamer Harry versus Tekken Tim.
So I thought this was off stream, but it is happening now in front of our eyes. Gamer Harry going back to Vega now. We saw him playing Akuma earlier in the tournament.
Oh, blossoming sunflower this time. The rose.
Yes, different flower.
Does he have a rose? I don't know.
He does. In this game, his V trigger activates. You can do it standing, crouching, or in the air. Actually, a lot of different options.
There's that Marine going crazy in the background. And the Reaper in the back.
Taking him off to a great start so far. I wonder if Gamer Harry has to take some time to equilibrate to his character. No, gets the nice standing fierce combo. Dashes.
Ooh.
Keeps the corner pressure.
I don't want to be here.
dive beats the EX headbutt. Interesting stuff. And the command throw, I thought that was going to stun. He's looking for one more, and the overhead takes it. Gamer Harry starting off a little slow in that round, but finishing strong.
Fight.
Maybe it's a matchup thing. I'm super not familiar with the Vega Fury matchup.
Butterfly, man.
Definitely, as we see Tekken Tim get a big combo to put him in the corner, but he missed a throw. I think he must have been out of range.
Bank shot. Suplex on the back.
Close to stun again. Will he go for the overhead again? Blocks the EX headbutt and gets the stun. Really low scaling, so this should definitely take it for Gamer Harry here as he finishes it off.
Did he twirl? Was that a taunt?
No, that's the stance switch, which you can go between.
I really like taunts.
Vega win.
I wish we could just say it's a taunt. That's the thing we could do. One of the sequences that I liked in that set was Gamer Harry, after a command throw, dashed up and dashed back just out of range of what would be an EX headbutt, or maybe just a regular headbutt. I like him going for those sort of hard reads, trying to find where Tim wants to reverse it. Big damage combo here from Gamer Harry to start it off. Difficult reads. Stun again. Man, Gamer Harry has gone from passive, tepid approach to just all-out offense so far. Look at all these whiff buttons. These meaty setups are crazy. And Vegas, where's the... Stays after, though. This is going to be some damage potential from Tim. No, wall jump out of it. Gamer Harry's ready for it. And just walk up command grab.
Bank shot.
Everything working out for Gamer Harry right now.
Round 2. Fight.
Aurora Edge, I believe that's called, to start it off.
Man. You know what's funny? There's a lot of moves that sound like kind of decent in Japanese. I don't know why. But then when you switch into like English, it just sounds so silly.
Super wacky, yeah. The EX headbutt finally lands true for Tekken Tim.
Maybe it's just Japanese people because they like to make up a lot of moves from random.
I'm a big fan of it. I love the translations that come through and just like a little bit off. Like, wait, what? Gamer Harry swinging for the fences here with his claw. Good. Yeah, definitely good challenge. Something you need to establish against Vega players, so they can't just do that for free.
I didn't realize, but when he's on the right side, he pushes with his left.
Gamer Harry starting off with a throw. Opting to go for the clawless stance here. Blocks the overhead this time. Good stuff. Goes for the super confirm to maybe make it safe. I feel like that was a weird choice. Tekken Tim wasn't ready to punish it. Is it punishable?
I don't know Vega. First time seeing Vega.
Another overhead block. Cancels the slide into V-trigger just to make it safe in case it was blocked. And the stand short jab pressure from Gamer Harry takes it for him. That was semifinals, so first of 3, yeah. Oh, sorry, best of 3. My bad. You guys are done.
One of them is done.
One of them is done. It is, yeah. Jesse is gonna be, yeah. Jesse versus Gamer Harry coming up next.
Round 1.
Alright. We're gonna get button checks, my favorite. I'm really glad that a lot of the new fighting games allow you to do button checks in the menu. That's so huge.
I completely agree.
That's so huge.
It's
nothing was more like deflating than when like people start playing. You're like, is this a button check? No, dude, you got your button checks done now.
I think the situation that's similar that's come out of a good intention is the thing that you see sometimes in Tekken is like a tournament mode, right? Where you can't pause in the middle of a game.
Yeah.
So sometimes people will hastily rematch instead of the other person wanting a stage select or a character select.
In the Tekken World Tour series, it's now a rule where you have to stage select because rematch is seeing as equal.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
And so some people accidentally just rematch because they're used to it.
Right.
It's like, now we gotta kill you to get stage select.
And then the person switches the stream, but originally you just see them doing like the character's unblockable move, or like Paul Deathfist, just like over and over and over again.
Sticking with the Vega.
We are going into it here in our losers finals.
Did you see this match before?
No.
No.
I don't believe these two have faced each other in this tournament yet. Let's double check that as we have the bracket right in front of us. No. So far they have not run into each other.
Fight.
I was just wondering if we switched to Vega.
Good confirm off the combo. Stan Rathouse whiffs though. Stays in front. What?
The projectile.
Yoga Fire?
Yeah.
Yoga Fire being...
Double that. Hey, if you're busy, I got time for that. Got time for that Mario Kart.
Meaty Flame into throw, smothering pressure from Jesse here.
Round 2. Fight.
Round 2. You know there are 2 rounds. Are there? I don't know.
Yes, in a single game it would make sense that the third round is always the final round.
What if it's a double KO?
I believe the game ends. It says draw, I believe. Now, I don't know what the tournament rules on that. Yeah, gale pressure, so good.
I think he's switching sides. No, he's just Dolphin's doing that thing. Slinky ball.
Finally jumping out off the wall is Gamer Harry.
Off the back. He's big. I like it off the backboard, man.
This is best of 5, so first of 3, yeah. Gamer Harry checking on the rules here. We are in losers final, so this is best out of 5. And Jesse has taken the first game in this series. We'll see. No, Gamer Harry going right back to it. Maybe he was checking whether he wanted to switch characters there. Big forward fierce with a claw on from Harry. That move reaches super far.
Strong kicks keeping Vega out.
Harry working his way in, but Jesse using that slide as a sort of anti-air in terms of positioning. Getting the throw afterwards. Yeah, Dalsum not really a character that's known for being able to put that pressure on, but you can see he activated or he shot the Yoga Fire out, and he's conditioned Gamer Harry enough to not block and set up that whole mix-up for himself.
Looking pretty difficult.
Round 2.
Yeah, we're gonna see how he adapts here.
Normally, I would think of Vega being better against Dolphin. I don't know why. Like, just feeling.
Jesse with the big confirm into critical art, a lot of damage here, only after 2 hits, fierce flame into that. Switches sides again. Yeah, Jesse's movement right now is so on point, making every correct decision. Thrust kick, that's the high-low mix-up we were talking about earlier.
And then throw a jump kick to make you think about how you got into that stuff.
Yeah, turned off gravity for a little bit there. All the
This is a tough match, man.
yes, Jesse playing very well right now.
Second win.
Man on a mission.
And Gamer Harry goes right back into it, sticking with his Vega, going down with his ship,
Hey man, you can't say that. What if he comes back?
possibly going down with his ship. Committing, I should say, committing to his character.
So far, just round 3, game 3 is starting out the same way as the other. Hey, Digger's not been able to get
A couple of rolling crystal flashes here. Command grab, here we go. Okay, close to stun.
backward. Running game. Ooh.
And the jab does get the stun for him, so here we go. Gamer Harry's off to the races. Confirms it into the full trigger trigger. Still not enough. He needs anything to take it here. Oh no, is this the beginning of the end?
Hey man, he's still in a great position.
Yes, excellent position. Oh no, just barely gets hit by the Yoga Fire again. Off the backboard. Jesse's so close to confirming that medium slide. Gamer Harry with the slide of his own. Crush counter counters it. Gamer Harry gets around.
That was close, even though he was in a great position. Finally, it took someone to
Gamer Harry's got to react to those fireballs in his face. Gamer Harry crouch walking forward, something you have to do against Dalsum sometimes, but Jesse's so ready for the dashes. Rose activate to get out of the corner, but Jesse, nothing personnel, kid, teleports behind you. Following Gamer Harry, big scale and wake up, interesting stuff, and the counter hit knee slide to finish the round. Stylish is that combo as Jesse finds himself on match point here.
Fight.
Looking for some petty damage here with the Yoga Sniper. This should be some opportunity for... Oh, good blocks from Jesse. Jesse's choosing all the right times to hit buttons right now.
Not all the right times, but he's really line. See, corner pressure. He wasn't doing anything.
Gamer Harry correctly noticing that drill was too high and punished it with a combo.
Chop, man. Drills out the paper. Finish to beat that.
Another throw. Gamer Harry almost content to take these throws. Yes, waits for the right time, punishes the slide. Crush counter slide of himself. But does he have a setup? Kind of. He has everything right now. All the meter in the world. Can he convert? Playing so safe. Off the backboard. Trades! Rose blocked. Out of the corner though. Both players on solo. Is this going to chip? Yes, it does!
Great decision. Good comeback. Said he was going down with the ship. I think Titanic is coming back to take its revenge on the iceberg.
This metaphor is very interesting, this analogy. What does it mean? Who's 90% underwater right now? As Gamer Harry takes one game in this set.
This be the part of something great. But so far, it seems like the same old story, but it's not using that pressure.
Gamer Harry using the Rose to get out of trouble. Kind of back to neutral right now. Unfortunately, System of Fireball waits to wake up, but eats that Gale pressure. It's so tough.
Everything about it. Like, what are you doing?
Correctly reads the throw. Huge jump back. Crush counter misses, and the command grab. Good decision by Jesse to backdash. Here comes the mix-up. Stays in front. So tricky.
Man, no matter what you do, you're still on fire.
Round 2.
Yeah, even if you block.
Fight.
You're on hot coals, man. Even worse. As Jesse finds himself again on match point.
Blowing kisses to the sky. Unfortunately, gravity.
Man grab. Pressure afterwards. Nothing. Wonder what he's expecting. Maybe a teleport. Gamer Harry trying to find space to dash here.
Great timing, great rhythm for each fight also.
Seriously, death by 1,000 cuts right now. Everything hitting.
As soon as you're like, maybe I can let go back. No,
And a huge teleport combo confirm into critical art. What's he going to do after? Good reaction from Gamer Harry this time, not dealing with that. Now he's in such a horrible position.
back to the crouch short.
Interesting, almost had a combo after that.
Still has
But the standing forward takes it. Jesse playing super solid. Finishing it off 3-1 here.
That was a tough match. I'm glad he got that first win.
Yes, I agree. And Jesse has fought his way back to grand finals where he's going to get the rematch, the run back, with none other than MJ Gamma. For those of you just tuning in, we are entering our grand finals here at Game Realms in Burbank, California. This is our Street Fighter V weekly tournament. This is tournament 3 of 4 in our inaugural Street Fighter League. The winner at the end of the 4 weeks, the one with the highest amount of points based on the league and their placings in the subsequent tournaments, is going to get a pot bonus of $300, split, I believe, between the top three, 60, 30, 20. 60, 30, 10%. You can follow us at game-realms.com or right under here. Also on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and Twitter. My name is Neil, aka Spacing Cowboy. You can find me on Twitter at Spacing Cowboy. My co-commentator Joe.
Yeah, you can't find me anywhere.
Can't find me.
I'm sure you can find me somewhere, but
You're gonna have to try it.
It has nothing to do with fighting games.
He's not gonna give it to you. You gotta work for it.
My latest personal Facebook post was about Matt. Yeah.
Shoutouts to Matt.
I don't have that many friends.
Shoutouts to loneliness. I don't know where we're going with here.
And then I played Dragon Quest XI, which I think is like Game of the Year material, but it's not even out in English. I can't talk about that game to anybody. It's real sad.
It is a tough life. One of exquisite and foreign tastes, isn't it? Big handshake to start it off.
Big handshake.
But Commander Jesse coming from losers here, so he's gonna have to reset the bracket and then win the second one. Gama, of course, in winners hasn't dropped a set tonight.
You saw Gama, I think, last week come out of losers, right? I remember it was the wrong set, so somebody came out of losers.
My memory fails me. I do remember interviewing him.
Somebody won out of losers.
And that
already Commander Jesse. Here's the sun. Not much health. Only a pixel. No more
Can only block for so long. The standing short pressure from Cammy is so good.
Round 2. Fight.
relentless pressure towards Cammy. That's in at will.
Jesse, excellent reactions with that crouch strong. Such a good way to get Cammy out of the air if you can predict it.
No, we had corner pressure. Ooh.
Super cool combo.
I see your Daigo Dragon Punch.
And he had the Ume block, followed by the Ume combo. Ume everything.
Then Ume shoe. No, you don't know that.
I don't.
It's plum liquor. Drinking when you want something sweet.
I've had Kikoman plum wine. That's pretty good. Shoutouts to plum wine.
I think that's what it is. That's what they call it in English.
Okay, plum wine. As Jesse takes the second round here.
Show you the plum block.
It's gonna be interesting to see how Gamma mixes up getting in on Dalsum here.
Kind of, I don't know. You think about the last match. Had what's his name, Harry. You couldn't dash in, but you can see. I don't know. Gamma just has that rhythm where he's able to dash in, and get in. At will. Maybe it's just Cammy. I don't know.
Well, yeah, and so Cammy I think has maybe access to a little bit more tools here as he puts on some pressure in the corner. Jesse though mixing up, going low. The throw out of the fire.
Up on the fire.
Oh, he had critical art there. If I wonder if he wanted to, no, gets the crush counter confirmed anyways, and is going to take round one. Yeah, I feel like Cammy has a little more options. We see Gamma sort of mixing up the hooligan entry. We see him mixing up the random cannon or spiral, seemingly quote random spiral arrows.
Even just the dashes, like that's what I'm impressed with.
Yeah.
Not just the tools, but it's just like even just dashing, I can find the way in.
Right.
Round 1.
So Gamma takes game one, on his way to get out of this tournament without dropping a set. We'll see what Jesse can do to foil that plan. Jesse spacing that cannon strike. Oh, beautiful! Floats away from the DP.
Unrepresentative real fights, just hitting the air, hoping that they run into it.
Yeah. Ume normals. Oh, just the trade on that feedered spiral arrow.
Jesse out to a big lead.
Jesse using his slide to get away from the pressure. Very strong.
Cammy, see this happen over and over tonight.
Good response from Jesse. Cammy's cooking.
That's your MMO skills.
Man, you want to talk about an Ume normal. We saw that. We saw it twice in that round. Jesse committing to the crouch strong, knowing that Gamma wants to go to the air. Very impressive stuff. Well, that's just plumb impressive.
That sounds so funny to say that. Oh man, the plum dragon.
Getting a little weird here. 10:45 in Burbank, California. Game Realm, Street Fighter V Grand Finals.
That's what I said. The Japanese come up with weird names that sound real Japanese.
We can do the same. We're cool too.
Gone into critical art.
Evening it up 1-1 in our Grand Finals here. The first of two possible sets. Speaking about the naming cool things that like have the weird translation, perfect example of that, Phoenix Down for the Final Fantasy series. What the hell does that mean?
Didn't you know down like feathers, like goose down? You get goose down pillows.
But like,
And it's the feathers of Phoenix.
but like, so literally a feather.
Oh, down.
I know, but like it's supposed to raise you from the dead. I don't know. We can go into the eternal logic of it later. But I like the name. Anyways,
It's not even Japanese.
what do they? Wait, they called.
I don't know what they call it. Anyway, Dalsum already half-life, one hit away from start. And the flank strike.
Whoa, the super late crouch strong beats out the hooligan throw. I think we've seen that earlier.
Here's the start of a comeback.
Once again,
Applying pressure with the V activation, the V activation.
so much gray health lost there from Gamma. Cannon spike to get out of pressure. Interesting trade there, or whiff rather. Gamma taking advantage of the scramble.
Cracks the neck.
Round 2. Fight.
It's also he's holding it up, mixing theirs together.
So much range on that jump fierce. We can see Gamma go to the same move twice to get in. Knee bullet, but an air reset.
Stuff in this match is so complicated. I don't know what's going on.
Jesse trying to get away from this normal pressure.
Some more, but that wasn't fun enough.
He waits it out and does get the big punish. Gamma on full stock that he's going to save for the next round.
Another double punch? That crouching fierce or whatever?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Final round.
Because when you think about a punch, the power comes from your hips. So no matter how many extra fists you throw out, the power comes from the hips. Just so you know how to throw a punch.
Yeah, maybe there's some sort of yoga technique where he can twist his hips in such a way.
Yoga deadlift.
Yeah. Yoga hip flexor.
And then more wake up mixed up.
The jump fierce actually beat out a cannon spike there. Get out of here with that jab. I love Dalzum's jab.
Yeah, throws out the paper, dude.
Each hit from both players.
And then he's got the double rock.
Oh, the crouching fierce.
Champion Nelson right here. He threw out scissors.
Both players have such explosive potential right now.
Oh wow. Full screen, like full screen catches projectiles.
Yes.
All right. Remember, it wins the round on the throw.
Yeah, Jesse had such a life lead, even when that critical art hit, that he had the ability to regain his composure, finish off with a back throw, and now he is one game away from resetting the bracket.
It's one of those cool things when you're just like, oh, should I have saved the super? So like, if I was closer, it would have made a bigger difference. I can have that pressure.
Yeah, an interesting, something maybe you don't see in fighting games a lot, a resource management decision, right?
You see it in fighting games all the time. What are you talking about? All the time.
Never mind.
Whether it's your
Gamer Harry chiming in, telling us that he hates Dalzum.
yeah, that's racist.
Gamer Harry known for his bigoted views towards yoga and Indian people. I'm totally sorry. He's a cool guy.
We're just joking.
Just joshing you.
Joking.
Having a good time as Gamma takes the first round. All started off with a big counter hit, crouch fierce into V trigger.
Round 2.
Dalzum will bounce back. He's nice and
Maybe
rubbery.
Maybe there's some protection, some armor rating on that turban.
Armor class AC, yeah.
Air conditioning +1.
HVAC skill is increased. Activate into
Back into Thaco.
the mysteries of yoga. Teleport mix up from Jesse lands true. Now back in the corner with limited resources.
Still Cammy on the offense, in the offense position though.
A pixel for Gamma right now. No, commits to it. Jesse now on reset point here. If he can close this out. Staying in front, definitely wants to keep this corner pressure on. Really late activation on the cannon strike.
Cannon spike, slump spike the drink. That pressure. One more hit.
And that does take it. Gamma bringing it back to 2-2 in this set.
Titration.
You titrate, I titrate.
So much AP chemistry going on right now.
Round
Both
1.
players going back into it.
Fight.
Jesse working for reset here. Gamma wanting to go home.
Maybe he wants to stay and talk to you.
We'll see.
While you can pick his brain about Street Fighter 5 mechanics.
Interesting use of the stand strong there. Beats out the cannon strike.
Beat that cannon strike.
No, unfortunately.
Back forward pressure.
Big counter hit on the stand strong.
Two more hits. Big stuff.
Nice. Picks his time to get out correctly.
That's kind of a disgusting move, that flare. Oh,
One has to. Finally, this. Yeah, the frame trap pressure there from Candy was
Give me them league points.
unrelenting. Confirmed it into the V trigger cancel. Got the full damage combo afterwards. Takes the first round.
Championship points.
Yes. Off to a great start so far. Oh no, doesn't get the full combo.
That's a double rock. That's kind of a weird space for the yoga water geyser thing. Yoga art. That just sounds dumb. You just add yoga to anything and it's like a Dawson.
Whoa! Crouch roundhouse, the sweep from full screen to whiff punish the stand fierce. Kama bringing out the tricks.
Universal whip.
Yeah, it's one of those weird things where, especially happens with Dalsum a lot, where he hits you so far away, she just ends up with her back turned to the opponent. Not a great look.
Alright, Jesse fighting for his tournament like. Want some of those league points too.
Oh, the raw EX Yoga Flame. Oh, Kama really wants this. Gets it with a throw. He can maybe do this. He's on low resources.
Seen him make comebacks earlier today.
No, the jump back jab.
Will we get the reset or will we get the championship?
Yeah,
What do you want to see? You want to go home?
Uh,
That's kind of a weird question to ask.
I could, you know what? I'll take either. How about that?
Alright. Well, you're going to have to take either. It's a binary decision.
I didn't know what to say. I was scared. I didn't want to.
Too many options.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to jinx anything.
Already. And yeah, 3/4 stun.
Kama,
Pressure is applied.
Kama with a very interesting time freeze activate to punish the long normal from Jesse. Big punish. Jesse should be able to do this. What an interaction! Both players with a throw. Stand strong, but Jesse takes it with the back forward into Yoga Flame. We have a reset, ladies and gentlemen. We're now going into the second set of the grand finals.
This is the 6th win for player 2.
Gama was in winners. So then Jesse won the set. Yeah, and now we're in the losers finals. So we're in the final best of 5 here at Game Realms.
Watching the Game Realms Classic.
El Clásico de Game Realms. We see this so many times. I mean, these guys must have, in the past month, they probably played like 12 sets together or something.
And it's still even every time.
Yes.
Every time. Always competitive.
As we saw there, that last round coming down to the wire.
Yeah, that wire. Come down to it.
It sure did.
20 days.
Did they confirm off the V? Yeah, definitely.
Go. Do the Flame Strike. I'm sure that's a better move than Flame Strike. I don't care. I keep thinking Blood Mage is Warcraft 3.
Flame Strike is good enough. We'll take it.
The Archmage is the best one.
Another sweep whiff punish. Gama on point with that, bringing it out here. Man,
Don't stick your limbs out. I got a kick for you.
yeah, Dalsum just...
There's the hooligan. Crazy hooligan.
Gama keeping those limbs on check.
Fight.
Not that one. Alright, here we go.
But you saw him sweep it at like full range again, just to be like, maybe it'll work.
Also, a weird thing to think about in real life. How can you sweep not touch them? I don't know.
Yeah, it goes back to our earlier discussion about...
Especially because it's a punch. How do you sweep a punch?
Yeah.
Like a crouch.
Why does he fall over when you sweep his
Can't be in the
hands?
sun. Also with the quad dashes to put him in the corner. I love that. If only you could just pick him up and just like throw him in the corner. Without having to put while keeping him stunned. Instead you gotta walk him through there. And dance with them. Ballroom dancing. Yoga ballroom dancing.
Fight.
Yoga everything. All yoga everything here. Got him with the pressure.
Flame strike. The blood mage ability.
Yoga flame strike. The tones of both those words don't match up.
It's yoga flame strike. This is the yoga blood mage and yoga Warcraft 3.
Yeah. Jesse able to confirm here in the critical arc. He's on full meter for everything.
That plum.
Another sweep. Gama spacing that out so well.
Sometimes you just get in that zone and pick almost everything.
Gama is seeing the matrix right now.
Wants that first win.
So much damage potential here from Jesse though. Gale trying a little shimmy of his own. Such a tricky mix-up from Jesse there. Look at, we saw how much damage was on Cammy that whole time because she was just sitting in the fire.
Well, you could say Gama was in a great position. That was at least 3/4 health up.
Right, and Dalsum, Jesse turning on the offensive capability of Dalsum there, especially with Cammy in the corner, applied so much pressure with Gale and Flame and everything.
Let me spray in the air to do levitation abilities. That crazy corner pressure, you gotta have those things of ice. No!
Stun off of a throw is going to be huge damage here.
I don't know where he's gonna go with the Titanic and veins of ice. Yet.
No, moral victory. Or could he do it? We see it here. A mountain to climb and a stun of his own. Can we see this comeback? Gets the reset. This should be it. He finishes it with the EX Flame. Oh my goodness, one of the best comebacks we've seen here at Game Realms.
This match is so close. You think that they'd be used to, you think you might get bored? No, it's always exciting.
Staying cool and collected under pressure.
Maybe because he's throwing the fires out of his system.
Yeah, just by
Staying yoga.
it's a very extreme form of evaporation, throwing so much heat out of him that his body temperature cools down.
Thermodynamics, here we go.
Second quarter physics coming into play here at Game Realms in Grand Finals.
Second quarter physics. Okay.
Wasn't first quarter?
Depends where you study physics. Depends what you like. Believe in any academic system.
Gets the shimmy! Doesn't convert into critical art. He could have. Saved his meter though. Nice anti-air jab. He should be able to punch. Oh, a little bit late on that.
I don't know if that was late. I think that was just, he got up. Oh man, he's trying to get out of the flame, but the screen won't let him.
So much gray health. Jesse can still make this comeback here. Look at that drill. It did so much damage and finishes it with the EX Flame just like he did before to come back. Jesse now going up 2 games here in this resets bracket.
He's scrapping for those victories, man. That comeback with the reset. I don't even know. I didn't even see the reset. I just saw the hits.
The jump back drill did so much damage. Cammy had half of her health was gray there.
And just like that, the championship game?
Yeah, championship game for Jesse.
And we've seen Gama make his own comeback earlier today too. With only pixels of health.
Jesse starting to figure out some defensive rhythms here. When to hit his jab to get out of pressure.
They are trading in the middle of the screen. It's like a brawl.
Hooligan throw to get in. Jesse caught him walking forward though. Big activate to get out of the flame. Back throw into the corner. Still has 1 charge of his V trigger left. There it is. The V skill hit, but he was kind of out of range. Couldn't come afterwards.
Wow.
Jesse looking for another big comeback here. He's put himself in a great position. The mix-up gets the throw. Both players on such low health. Jesse goes for the mix-up here. I thought the jab would kill. Oh, the back throw takes it. Cammy is at such advantage after that V trigger cannon strike. It is so hard to decide what to do. Jesse almost coming back there.
Yeah, a lot of crazy decisions and ice cold veins.
Yeah, both players making such clutch decisions here.
Like deciding to go for position changes.
Throw in the corner. There it is. Jesse counter hit short slide. Out of the flame though. Good use of your reversal. Couple. Oh, big jump in from Gama. That's so much damage. He was even up. No, sorry. It's now only 2-1. Gama has 2-1 in this reset bracket. Commander Jesse leads.
I really wish they'd think about the freeze frame when you get a knockout on the critical art. I don't like that freeze frame.
It's
This is the
And again, I think
fourth
Cammy looks
win
kind of
for
weird.
player 1.
it's provocative. What would you say it is? Is it?
Bad photography.
ESPN has to ban it. They can't have Cammy in her regular costume.
Is that what happened?
in last year's Evo, they made Mika players not use the default costume on ESPN. Jesse's
Thanks, Disney.
yeah, Jesse's staying very solid so far in this round,
Already jumped out to a half-life lead.
and improving upon it still.
Can't start. Well, here comes the switch of momentum. No, I don't know how I can switch momentum.
Shoutouts to physics again. Somebody make the equation. Describe it in mathematical terms.
Yeah, use calculus this time.
Momentum is P equals.
I don't know.
I thought P. Anyways,
Doesn't matter. Dalton defies gravity by praying.
yeah, physics. He doesn't care about physics. Knee bullet. No one hits a button after that. I'm pretty sure it's negative. I'll have to check the frame data after this.
Knee bullet. It looks so weird.
It is.
It looks more like shotgun.
Knee shotgun? Yeah, because bullet implies one, right? It's two knees. Big counter hit combo. Gamma like leaned over when he confirmed that. You could see like he put
Putting his entire body into the confirm.
using proper striking motions with his hips, rotating his hips into that.
That's how you get a good hit confirmed.
Yeah. It starts from the hips.
I don't know, man. Games could be bad for your joints. My shoulder hurts every time I play double dip.
Jesse though coming back with a fury, getting a stun within 10 seconds here. Huge combo.
Already 10% life lead and 85 seconds remaining. Who knows? We've always seen him come back to Street Fighter 5.
I love Gamma's use of double dash after that sequence, but Jesse's been so on point with the tech. Oh, the teleport away! Dude, fancy stuff here.
Full screen post. Countered by full screen dive kicks.
Another sweep. 3 times now he's hit that.
And here comes the Yoga Flame Strike. Doesn't matter.
Spacing it
It's
out.
just annoying. You can't kill me.
Jesse looking like an anime character right now, dodging out of the way of everything.
Next episode.
Substitution jutsu right now. This shit is crazy.
Jutsu. Got it. Alright.
Pasting the bracket in chat for you.
Jesse on championship point. Now let's go playing for not saying tournament life. It's not really a life. Okay.
No, yeah, we
Keep praying.
just to clarify, we don't execute people after the tournament who don't win. You can, it's okay. You can come out and play.
But it's tournament life. So it's like
True. There should be some sort of ceremony.
so many walk under games. And there's that vigorous stand strong pressure.
Jesse picking the right time to fight, but also Gamma EX reversaling right when he needed to. Another one.
Vegan action over there.
Has Gamma turned a leaf here? Has he decided it's time to play crazy? Big jumping roundhouse from Jesse.
I think both of the players are crazy.
Crazy good.
If you just left it alone, it would have been fine.
Jesse on match point. I thought the short slide would beat it. He needs anything. The short slide into Yoga Flame or V-Trigger takes it. Jesse with the impressive comeback from the loser side of Grand Finals takes it 3-1 in the reset bracket.
You know, the Game Realms Classic, man.
The classic never fails to impress. Gamma taking him to the limit almost both times though. Excellent showing from him. Going to be ending in second place tonight.
Both of these players were very good in the clutch throughout the entire tournament.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And I think that secures Jesse's place in first so far for the tournament, for the league so far. I know we'll see if Jesse wants to hop on for a little bit.
There you go.
Gonna have Jesse jump on a bit. Very impressive stuff, Jesse, as usual, especially coming from the loser side of that bracket.
Thanks.
You lost to him in winner side, and I think it was 3-1 or 3. I can't remember if it was 3-1 or 3-2. Do
I
we have
think
it
it
here?
was 3-2. It was like last round. It was real close.
Yeah, and then in total between these two sets, you took it 6-4, I think, or 6-3. What changed? Was there something specifically that you noticed in between winners finals and grand finals?
I think in winners finals I was crouch tagging a lot. Like when he was coming up, Cam has really good pressure, and also
Yeah.
doesn't have a 4 frame, so a lot of times I have to eat constant pressure.
Right.
But I figured that at worst I'll probably just take more throws, or instead of crouch tagging, I'll maybe go with the crouching jab option, depending on whether he goes for a meaty standing strong on my wake up. So I had to like check to see if he was going to do that every time. So
Gotcha.
that's something that I kind of looked out for. And then I tried to tell myself that I just didn't build a good enough wall in winners finals.
Okay.
Like it was just he was being able to get through every time with dive kicks. So I was like, you know what? When I play it again, I'm gonna try to crouch short, check every time he tries to get in through just jumping.
Gotcha.
Even if he does dive kick, I think I can check it if he does it early. So that's how I was able to kind of do the crouching strong and then create my space again. And then lastly, I guess I was just like, I think I need to be a little more aggressive.
Dude, I mean, you were feeling it at the end there. There was one round, I think, where it was like a sort of a scramble situation. He saw you were in the air. He did like a big cannon spike. You teleported out of the way and like punished it, and then you ended the round that too. Shit was hype.
Yeah, because it was a good way for him to get in, because if I try to jab check that EX hooligan and he throws me, then, you know, I eat the damage and he gets in again. So I was like, you know what, I think he's going to try to dive kick his way back in. And even if he doesn't, if I teleport back and do the teleport back jab, it'll be all three options. I just have to like see the flash and react. So I was like, I'm gonna try that next time.
Super impressive stuff. Speaking of building that wall, how important so there's two things that I noticed. How often do you commit to a crouch strong before you really see him jump? A couple of times it seemed like maybe not like really good Oki situations for him. He's a little bit farther away. You would almost crouch strong on your wake up and he would knock him out of the air in terms of a cannon strike. Is that something you consciously think about, or is that something that you more react to?
It's something I more or less react to. Like, I mean, sometimes people do like preemptive crouching strong and that tends to work, but I think I just try to react to the jump every time.
Gotcha. And the other thing is, how important is short slide into V trigger, not on counter hit, doesn't combo, right? But on counter hit it does?
Yes.
How important is that in this matchup? I feel like so many times you got the counter hit, you picked the right time to finally fight against that pressure, especially when he was a little bit farther away.
Right.
Changes the tides of battle so much. We saw a couple of instances where Cammy's gray health was ridiculous. She had like half of her health was gray. An errant like yoga drill did like 180 damage or something, and then you took the round.
Well, I think he was sitting in the fire for a while, and then I was like, okay, I got the EX flame, and then I had a chance for another mix-up. And I knew that if I just did a regular combo, the scaling was too much, so I had to try to go for something tricky.
Yeah, that round, I'm going to clip that when I get home. That was like nuts.
I was like, I hope this works, because if it does, I think it's going to kill. And it's just the amount that I need, so I wanted to try it.
Well, and it was a full jump roundhouse on the same side or something. Was that last mix-up?
It's like a jab fireball, and then you teleport on the other side, but by the time the fireball lands and Cammy gets hit, you end up in front again.
Oh,
so it's a double
it's dirty. The mix-ups on mix-ups. So you were definitely in the lead, I believe. I think Brachyon tweeted out the other day you were in first before this tournament. So you're definitely in the front runner for league points here at our Game Realms inaugural little mini league thing. How are you doing? I still like the joke of how many leagues do you have to take before you're satisfied in Southern California? Is Wednesday Night Fights in season right
honestly,
now?
I'm just super competitive. I go to Wednesday Night Fights. I want to win that season. I want to win every Wednesday Night Fights. I come here. I hear there's a league pop bonus. I'm like, I want to win that. I want to win everything, man. Everything possible. Man.
Well, and it's paying off as people, I'm sure, are aware of your top 8 performance in SCR. Excellent stuff.
Thank you.
Was there anything... Also, we shout out to Hobby Rog, too. He was in chat as well. Both you guys getting
shout
in
out
top.
to Hobby getting top 8, too, with his Balrog play. That tap on LPN was disgusting. That was, like, retweeted, like, 1,000 times. That was disgusting.
Yeah. I think that's old chat. I was just checking if anyone was still there.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that was super good. I wonder if he's still in chat. Don't think so.
Is he still here? That tap was disgusting.
I think he already left. If anyone has questions for Jesse, by the way, type them in chat. Is there anything about this SCR that you recently did so well at? Is there anything that you specifically learned that changed sort of how you look at Street Fighter V?
I think when I was playing on Friday, we played in the team tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we played in the team tournament. It was me, Dankadillis, and Classico. Puro Pinche Yoga, that's our team name. And we were doing pretty good. We lost first round to Ludovic, Filipino Man, and the Insanity. And we didn't let that get us down. We just shook it off. We kept playing, and then we ended up winning like 7 or 8 games straight. Made it all the way to losers finals.
Nice.
And lost to Mena. And I think the way I was playing that day, like towards the end, kind of gave me a lot of confidence. And I was like, if I continue to play this way tomorrow, I think I'm gonna be all right. Like I literally felt like I was playing on top of my game. I lost to Mena 2-0, but both rounds were very close.
Right.
And I just liked the way I was playing. I beat Verloren. I lost to Mena, and I was like, I'm playing very solid. And I think you have to make sure that your play is clean, like it's solid. There's no need for unnecessary risks or any looseness in your block streams or anything like that. Just solid. And so I was like, if I could play like that tomorrow, I'll be all right. And then I came into Saturday, and I felt like I played like that for the most part. And then I made it all the way to top 8.
Well, and that's awesome to hear. That it's an interesting thing that almost, a side event to the main tournament is what bolstered your sort of like warming up, getting in that zone, that confidence to play even better.
Yeah, I think even though team tournaments are just like, it's just for fun.
Right.
It was a really great warm up for me going into the singles tournament.
Because a lot of times some people might say like, you're entering all these games, you're entering all these tournaments, it's like pulling your focus away. But in this case, it's synergistic.
Yeah,
it helps you.
It worked well. Yeah, it definitely worked well.
And then about playing NL, first time you'd played him, but you beat Valoran. Was there any?
The thing is, I played NL. The Koreans came to Wednesday fights.
Oh, that's right.
Wednesday.
Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, and I met Save. He's such a nice guy. We were talking about Dawson and stuff, and I had to play NL in the tournament, and he just lit me up like real bad on stream. And
Yeah.
I tried to fight. I tried to keep him out, and he was just too solid. And so when I found out that he was my opponent for top 8, I was like, I don't have a great track record, like,
yeah.
but I'm gonna try my best. And he has the practice with Save. They're like best friends, they're really close friends, so they play all the time. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna try to practice. I practiced with Zapparino from the East Coast. Shout out to Zapparino. Helped me out a lot. Real cool dude. And then I practiced with Alex Myers. So that helps me kind of get into the Cammy Dawson zone.
Right.
But NL was just on one. Once he bodied me, he went on to beat Mena and Smug and went all the way to grand final.
Yeah, it's excellent. Valoran and him coming out of Korea, just amazing camis. Such impressive
deadly.
stuff.
Yeah, they're just scary, super scary.
Speaking about, you mentioned earlier, sort of playing with no holes in your game, very good decisions. I think one of the things we were talking about on commentary was, you're granted it's SCR, it's your kind of home turf, but just the amount of people that showed support, the amount of people that I remember watching the U versus NL. You get a hit and people were cheering. You get around, people were like, "Go Jesse, you can do it."
I've been very blessed in the sense that Brooklyn Beatdown was a very special situation for me. I won my right to be out there, and they flew me out, and they paid for my hotel, and I've always wanted to go to New York, and I had such a great time, and I played so well. But SCR was just like that, where I made top 8, but it was like in my hometown, and I had all the support behind me.
Right.
When I played 801 Strider to get in the top 8, there's just this massive crowd of SoCalians, like just people cheering so loud for me, and I was like, damn, the love is unreal. Like I just felt like I feel like the people's champion in a way. You know what I mean?
Dude.
I just felt like everybody has my back, and I did it for SoCal, and I was just so stoked. So I couldn't have asked for like a better place for that to happen.
Perfect.
Evo actually would probably be a nice place for that to happen. Actually, scratch that.
Yeah.
But besides that, I feel
we're-
like SCR is definitely like the best place.
If we're picking places, yeah,
If
maybe
we have to.
everyone
yeah,
who came to
have
SCR,
decide.
come to Evo and stand behind Jesse in all of his matches.
You know what I mean?
Well, I will say, I think that when you say couldn't have asked for better support, I don't know if SoCal could ask for a better champion to stand behind. So good stuff to you. Always interesting to see you play. Good to see you defend this home turf well. The sort of I jokingly say the pride of the valley, but I don't even know if I'm joking anymore. It's good to see you sort of defend off the hordes of invaders.
Well, it's good because the people that come here. I was joking around at SCR. I was like, look, guys. You should come to Game Realms. We have strong players here.
Right.
Me and Javi, who come here almost every week,
Yep.
are the 2 people on the West Coast that made it into the SCR top 8. It's a premier tournament.
Yeah.
You had
Oh.
people from Korea. You had people from East Coast. You had people from NorCal. You had people from here.
Mm-hmm.
All over the place. Seattle. And me and Javi from Game Realms made it into the top 8. So I try to tell everyone, like, if you guys come out here, you guys are going to get better. Everyone
Definitely.
here is getting better. JD, me, Javi, Gamma, obviously.
Gamma was, I think, a win away from top 8, 2 wins away from top 8, something like that. Like, yeah, all these people are.
He's beasting. Like, we have strong players here. So if you guys are in the area, I definitely recommend you guys come out because it's a good way to improve for sure.
Definitely. One of the best things about that local scene, get those long sets, get to talk to people, figure it out, pick people's brains. As we can see behind us, tournament's over, but we're still playing around. JC's not here, so there's no blood-curdling screams of losing. But that should wrap it up for us tonight. Once again, congratulations, Desi. Good to see you as always. So next week is the 4th and final tournament here for this League of Game Realms, and I hope to see all of you guys here. Come out to Game Realms, hang out, and if you can't, hang out and stream.
Definitely.
Have a nice night, guys.